Hi, everyone. Welcome. And today, as we begin to think about the month of October and students wrapping up the first 9 weeks of the school year, I thought it would be important to be able to discuss what that might mean for some parents and the information they might be receiving from their child's school, teacher, administrators, or school counselors, or a coach. And perhaps that might be that your child is struggling with their behavior in class, or they're behind, not being able to keep up academically, or perhaps having a difficult time making friends. And October is usually the month where, as parents, we start to hear from our child's teachers and school regarding behavior that we might be getting in the way of their learning experience. So today I invited my colleague Lyli Gonzalez, who is an educational diagnostician, and she's going to be talking a little bit about the special education evaluation process, because I think that many parents who are going through the process can experience stress or not know quite what to expect. And so she will be talking a little bit about what parents can expect and what the process looks like from start to finish.
So the first step is to ensure that we have a referral package in which we send some documents to the parent, to the teacher. They have to fill in some form that's called the parent and teacher input. We also need from a school nurse to have the hearing and vision test. They have to pass both tests. And after we gather all the documents, we refer the student for a suspected disability. But we have to make sure that the referral is aligned with what the concerns the teacher has in the classroom. It depends what we're referring the student for. What are the concerns? Is the teacher referring the student for a dyslexia? It could be a specific learning disability in math. It could be dysgraphia. So TEA has 14 disabilities in which the student can, or we suspect that there's a disability. So we have to ensure that the student meets that criteria for one of those possible disability. My job or my role is to ensure that we give the parent an informed consent, in which we provide all the documents for the parents to explain their rights, what the timeline is, as well as to ensure the parent understands what's the process and what we refer the student for. Along with, I work with school psychologists, the speech pathologists, the occupational therapists. So I have to ensure what is the referral for. If we're referring the student for a suspected disability such as AU, or could be a specific learning disability. So I have to ensure that I gather all the documents, the evidence that shows that the student is struggling and what's the educational need. So for testing, the timeline is 90 days. It takes 45 school days to complete an evaluation, and 30 days to have the art meeting, which we're going to invite the committee so we can review the evaluation. And then if that committee agrees with the results, we're going to be proposing and creating an IEP for the student. So the IEP is called the Individualized Educational Plan for the student. So if the student qualifies under special education, we have to create a plan that meets those needs. So that's called the IEP. And we usually do create with the parents a committee, along with the school principal, along with all the professionals who were involved in the evaluation. So we create a plan in which we propose goals. We propose some could be services. We create a schedule of services that the student is going to receive. So that's what's called an individualized educational plan. It's the admission review and dismissal. That's what it stands for. And that's when we get together with that committee and we review the evaluation and we propose some goals along with scheduled services and accommodations that should be implemented in the classroom for the student. At any time, if the parent has questions or we just want to know what's the process or the status of the referral, they can contact the school diagnostician, or they can call the school admin. They can call the principal assistant, just to ensure that what's the process and if they have any updates.
I want to thank Ms. Gonzalez for helping us better understand the special education evaluation process. She is very knowledgeable and I think has made the process easier to understand. But I do want to encourage parents, as this process may vary from school district to school district, that you call your school and ask the questions you might have regarding the process, and stay tuned for more information. Thank you.